Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Padula Show. I got some quick news. A police officer arrested a duck. Do you know why? Because the duck was selling quack. Hey, and here's a fun fact. Women decide within 30 seconds whether they're going to sleep with a man or not. Is that true, ladies? Well, guess what? Men, we decide before we meet you. So the answer is always yes. Hey, speaking of saying yes, BS3 changing the way you watch TV on Roku. Check them out. NBA playoffs. The WNBA is on its way. We got NHL, hockey, the finals. Watch out for Florida. That's all I got to say. NBA, I said this before, and I'll say it again. Watch out for the Celtics. All right? So, with that in mind, BS3 changing the way you watch TV. I got to tell you, these two guys, they decided to rob a liquor store. And so they break in and they get into the liquor store and they kind of like freeze and they're kind of nervous. And one guy goes to the other guy, "Do you think this is a good idea?" The other guy very nervously says, "I don't know. I think it's too whiskey." Guess what is a whiskey? That's right. I was going to say my man Mike Glendon on he's on Spotify. Mike, GLENDINNING. But no, because I mentioned whiskey, it isn't whiskey when you go to Boxcar Cigars out in Volant, Pennsylvania, or when you go to D-Rail Distillery, also in Volant, Pennsylvania, right behind Boxcar Cigars. Never whiskey. And I got to tell you, yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer. I was reading about Jeffrey Dahmer. You know, I refer to him as crazy cannibal. And here, he was a contestant on the dating game. He actually won, but he was disqualified because he ate contestant number 2. So they disqualified him. Okay. Now, guess who they're not going to disqualify? That's right, my man Mike, GLENDINNING. Great musician, blues, rock, jazz, you want it, you got it. And Pamela Parker rocks. Ladies and gentlemen, Instagram, check her out on YouTube. Check out her new kick-ass tune, Chains. CHAINS. Yes. You know, my grandkids, they put together this crazy elaborate PowerPoint trying to convince me to take them to the water park, right? They had a lot of slides. It's pretty. Oh man, hey, you know, there's this guy. I know this guy. You know, with all the betting going on today, you know, all those apps for betting, it's insane. Well, some of us still use bookies. Well, I know my friend still uses a bookie, but the sad thing about my friend Joey, he like during football season, he lost every week, every Sunday, Thursday night football, Saturday, college, whatever. Lost. The playoffs, he lost. The Super Bowl, he lost. NCAA championship game for football, he lost. The season's over. He goes to his bookie. He goes, "Hey, man, the season's over. What's happening, man? Well, what do you think I should do?" The bookie goes, "I don't know, man." He goes, "You lost." He goes, "Let's come up with something a little bit different that you can bet on." Hey, the bookie says, "What about Major League Baseball?" And the guy goes, "What do I know about baseball?" There's a joke there. You gotta look deep inside for those jokes. Hey, guess what is not a joke? Padula pie. He makes the best pepperoni rolls, spinach rolls, Republic, Ohio. My brother Michael Padula, he's also a great musician. Republic, Ohio, you can order stuff. He's on Instagram. Padula Pie's on Instagram. My man Mike, he's on Spotify and on Instagram. Pamela Parker rocks. She's also on Instagram, and YouTube. And then I mentioned Boxcar Cigars and Durrell Distilleries. You'll thoroughly enjoy them. I mentioned BS3, changing the way you watch TV, and Cool World Order, Boris Diablo. Love you guys. I hope we could do something this year. Guess who's coming back? Nevada Bob. He's coming back. And the other day, these are great segues, and I don't expect them to be. I went to visit my aunt at the nursing home, and I just was walking kind of slowly, checking the place out. It was a beautiful day, like it is in the background over here. And I saw these two old guys sitting on a park bench. And here, the one guy goes to get up, and he's going, and the other guy goes to him, hey, where are you running to? I know where you're running to. You better be running to the Padula show. We are Consumable Nonsense. Check out our podcast. God rest his soul. When Ron was with us, he was doing we were doing that bit, those episodes about stretch marks, the no class, low class, Gentlemen's Adult Entertainment Center over in Wampum, Pennsylvania, sponsored by our favorite attorneys, Turner, Bender, and Banger. Those were our favorite attorneys that helped us out, put that show together. God rest your soul, Ron. You're a funny guy portraying Humperdinker. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, a dog. He's walking by this huge corporate building. He sees a sign, help wanted. The dog takes the sign down with his mouth, rips it off. He walks into the office. He sees the owner there, okay? And the owner goes, what do you want? He goes, wait. He goes, don't tell me you're applying for the job. The dog goes, ruff, ruff. He goes, you mean to tell me you have computer skills and bilingual skills? He goes, no way. He goes, did you read the sign? The dog goes, woof, woof. It says computer skills, bilingual skills. Do you have them? The dog goes, woof, woof. He goes, okay, wise guy, get over here. He goes, here's what I want you to do. He goes, I'm going to give you my payroll for the week. I want you to type it into QuickBooks, okay? So here, the dog goes up on the desk, sits down in front of the computer, and starts importing all the information into QuickBooks with his balls. The owner standing behind the dog goes, oh my God, this is great. Look how quick you're doing this. And look how efficient and thorough. And you just did a great job with no mistakes. He goes, that is great. He goes, but I got to ask you one question. It says you have to be bilingual. Whiskey bilingual. Yeah, Elmer Fudd was the owner of the business. No, he goes, you have to be bilingual. He goes, are you bilingual? He asked the dog. The dog says, meow. Meow. Hey, guess what? Speaking of the cats, meow. Let's do this one more time. BS3, changing the way you watch TV on Roku. Mike, GLENDINNING. Blues, jazz, rock, great guitar player, Spotify, Instagram, Boxcar, Cigars, Durrell Distillery, Volan, Pennsylvania. Pamela Parker Rocks. Okay, catch her on YouTube and on Instagram. New tune, right? Dropping whatever, new tunes, whatever they call it on vinyl, whatever you guys do today. I have no stinking clue. Chains is the name of the tune. It's a great tune. Vinny from Philly, from South Philly. I love you, Vinny. You got to get in touch with me. I got a great idea we could do about this script that I have titled 100% Off. I love you guys. Hey, we're into June. Half of the year is almost over. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you stay positive. I hope you're staying healthy. And I certainly hope when you wake up in the morning and you open these eyes, you say, thank you for giving me another day. And I hope you laugh. Oh my God, 10-minute episode. Sorry, I hope you made you laugh, giggle, chuckle. We are Consumable Nonsense. Coming up, Nevada Bob, in a week or so. Love you guys. I bid you peace. Go Celtics.